Jarek and Komodo here, going to be doing some Black Ops 1, this time entirely dual-wielding, dual Skorpions, dual Pythons. I am crazy reptile arachnid man with snakes on my back and flailing scorpions at you.
It sounds like an awful superhero. I'm gonna have to draw that now.
That sounds like an amazing 90s villain. It does. But hey, the Skorpions, these things are amazing when you duel with them. I really like this gun, but the problem is when you suppress it, it becomes not very good. But dual wielding with steady aim, incredibly terrifying to use, and the Pythons are a great backup. You essentially have the same gun. So yeah, very effective. This is a pretty good game. I didn't get a whole lot of kills on my score streaks or kill streaks. So most of these kills were with my straight up guns. Almost got 30 kills. I think I got 29. So wait, let's go ahead and go on to the comments. I'm going to be doing some commenting on comments. The first comment comes from Boastal Dude Crow. Jarek, please make a video to show us your secret settings for rendering. I get this comment a lot, and I really do mean a lot, and I think people leave comments before they actually look at my videos. I have made tutorials for DX Story, for Marillis, for pretty much all the programs I've ever used. The most recent tutorial I made was for Marillis Action and Adobe Premiere that show my rendering settings and everything I do, and the recording program I use, which is Marillis Action. I really do like this program. It's mainly a PC recording program. If you play on console, no worries, I show how to render it later on in the video using Adobe Premiere. So, hey, I'll put the link down below in the video information. If you want to know more about that, go ahead and look over there. And please stop leaving that comment. If someone leaves that comment and they ask, just link them over to that video. It helps me a lot. Alright, so next comment comes from Joe Edgel. What is your favorite map in each Halo game? I could talk about this for... That guy did not want to live. I could talk about this for a very, very long time.
Whereas I could talk about it a relatively short amount of time.
I think you really only played a lot of, what, Halo 3?
I played a lot of Reach. Does that count?
That doesn't count. So for this answer, I'm really only going to be talking about Halo 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to ignore Reach 4. I didn't like Reach, and I thought a lot of the maps in Reach were... Most of them were pretty terrible, especially Sword Base. So yeah, let's start with Halo 1. Man, it's really hard to choose one favorite map out of Halo 1. I loved Halo 1. Halo 1 is still my favorite Halo game. That pistol is sex. That thing is awesome. But if I have to choose a favorite map, I'm going to have to go with Rat Race. Rat Race is an incredibly simple map. It really is. But that's why I like it. I think games nowadays are getting too complicated. And the thing I love about simple maps is they expose the best players in the game. You know what's going to happen, it's predictable, the best players are going to be the best players. You can't really stop it. And Rat Race is such a simple map that it works the same way. Either you outshoot them by headshotting them down corridors or you get the flank. I love how simple that map is. But there's so many really good maps in Halo 1 that I could talk about for a really long time. Chill Out, which has come back in... I believe it was the Halo Anniversary multiplayer, where it was kind of like a weird Reach Halo thing. Chill Out was a great map. It also came back in Halo 3. Oh my goodness. I don't know how much you played on this map. Chiron. I'm going to assume none. Alright, so Chiron, that map was nothing but teleporters. Literally nothing but teleporters. You'd go into a room, there would be 2-3 teleporters. You go through that teleporter, there'd be another room with 2-3 teleporters. It was such an amazing map for custom game types. It was not a serious map at all, but it was an amazing map for like doing rockets only. Because you go through a teleporter and run face first into someone, and you might be the smart person that melees them or sticks them, but they'll just shoot a rocket and kill both of you instead. It's like, damn it, people. I love that map, though. I did try to use shotguns only on the map. That does not work, because it kind of just devolves into walking through a teleporter and shooting instantly whether someone's there or not. You can't fight it. Prisoner was another good map. I felt like there wasn't enough ways to get to the top, but I definitely did like it. One that I feel people don't talk about enough, Danger Canyon. This was a PC-only map. It did come back in the Master Chief Collection. I love that map. Not much more to say about it. It was almost like a small woodland Sidewinder. It was interesting. And you didn't play Halo 1 on PC, I believe.
No, I pretty much only played the story in Halo 1. I never played any of the multiplayer because I knew one other person back then that had an Xbox.
And meanwhile, I was playing it on PC. The original Xbox version didn't have Xbox Live, but the PC version had it online. So I played so many hours of PC. I don't know what this guy was doing, just looking in the corner. Gonna hide in my corner over here. Let's see, what else is there? Icefields is another PC-only map that was pretty good. Longest. I loved Longest. Longest was definitely one of my favorite maps.
Was it the longest?
Yes. It actually wasn't. It was basically 2 hallways, with the second floor also in there. Another really simple map, but with that Halo 1 pistol, it just worked. It worked so well. So, you know, like I said, I tend to like simple maps, which is probably why I liked Halo 1. Halo 1 was a pretty simple game compared to the other ones. Very, very different. It's strange, because, I mean, you played Halo 1, you played all the other ones. Halo 1 is different. It does not feel like Halo 2, Halo 3. Yeah, that guy, I don't know what that guy was doing. But Halo 1 does not feel like 2 or 3. It's like its own game. If you reskinned Halo 1, you would never assume it's a Halo game. So it's kind of strange how different that is. But other than that, Battle Creek, definitely another map that I absolutely love. I like it more in Halo 1 than Halo 2, but I did like it in Halo 2 as well. But other than that, there's not a whole lot more I can say. I'm not a fan of Hang 'em High that much. I felt like it's way too campy for my tastes. Boarding action can be good for custom maps, but if I have to say my favorite map out of Halo 1, it's definitely Rat Race. Halo 2, you can probably speak more about this, because you played a decent amount of Halo 2, I believe.
Not the multiplayer.
Okay.
See, back then, that was when, you know, just getting my parents to pay for the internet was a pain. So, yeah, wasn't playing that online.
I played a lot of Halo 2. When it came out, I was a little disappointed because, like I said, it was so different from Halo 1, and I loved Halo 1 so much. Over the years, I've come around a little bit. I still think I like Halo 3 more than Halo 2, but, you know, I don't despise Halo 2 as much as I used to. So, let's see. Halo 2 maps. Beaver Creek. They changed Battle Creek to Beaver Creek, and every British person laughed. I don't know. I'm okay with that map. I actually kind of like it. It promotes more up-close stuff. I tend to do a lot of teleporter camping. Although, with the original Xbox Live, sometimes those teleporters could get really broken. You would go through the teleporter and then lag back through the teleporter and get stuck in this infinite loop sometimes. So, some really wonky stuff happened in Halo 2. I did not like Ivory Tower at all. Everyone loved it. I didn't like it. I liked it for SWAT, but that was pretty much it. I didn't like Lockout either. Another situation where I loved it for SWAT, but I really didn't like it as a map. It was another map that felt too campy. People would camp over by sniper, and you couldn't really dislodge them. The power weapons were incredibly overpowered on that map. It was just very, very hard to fight against people camping over there. So, I didn't like it. My favorite map in Halo 2 by far, though, is definitely Turf. I loved Turf, and I feel like that's kind of a common thing. Everyone loved that map. That was just one of the favorites. I really wasn't a big fan of Zanzibar either. I felt like it was a little too open, not enough cover. Midship was another favorite of mine. I definitely liked Midship. It just kind of worked. Although it's incredibly questionable that... what were they thinking by adding in a kind of an energy bar with a sword in Halo 2 single player, but not in the multiplayer? You could use it for the entire match. Just, what are you thinking? That really kind of harmed Midship in my opinion. But... whatever. I almost got the last kill with the RC car here. It's pretty cool. But yeah, definitely Halo 2. Favorite map would definitely be Turf. Halo 3. Let's see here. It's got to be Guardian. By far, Guardian is my favorite map. I didn't like Lockout, but I thought Guardian was a better version of Lockout. You might agree with me, because I know you played Halo 3 a little bit.
Yes. Sorry, I've been zoning out here because most of the stuff you've been talking about, I had no idea what you were talking about.
Right over your head.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, definitely Guardian. Guardian is definitely my favorite map. I don't know if you remember what that is. The floating platforms, everything's green, birds off in the distance.
Where you can, like, fall down in the middle and there's, like, this man cannon that sends you all the way to the top?
No, it's the same.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah,
I remember that one. I just remember killing people underneath that platform in the middle.
With the hammer.
Yeah.
The hammer, all the time. Hammer time. There's quite a few maps that I liked, but Guardian was definitely my favorite. We have definitely run out of time, though, so for now, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.